Good morning, guys. Welcome to another episode of Xa Talk Show. So today we are going to code Emacs Lisp tutorial and live coding. I got my new keyboard. So you are looking at expose. Okay. Video check, audio check. So you are looking at my keyboard. This is expose. This is actually my third one. Okay. I'm not going to do a review today, but you can see, but I have review written up. Okay, so let me show you. Go to my keyboard blog and show in browser, and you can see this one, Kinesis. I mean expose night keyboard, expose night keyboard. You know, they have several versions. You know, from $100 to $300. So they have like 4 versions, okay? And this is actually my third one because in the very beginning, in 2017, they sent me one, the very first one, okay? And I have a review here, and that is fantastic. You know, I have so many keyboards, so many Batman keyboards. That's the point. I have by now over 10 Batman keyboards, and this is one of my favorite. Okay, this is because every time I get back to use it, it's just a joy. I mean, even though it's flat, it's not split, it's not tinted, but it's just a joy. Okay, so this is my the very first one is the Expose. Okay, and right now this one is selling as it's named Expose Lite or Expose Nature. Okay, the Nature version has QMK, fantastic programmability. Okay, but right now the one I have is a fancy one, Expose Night. Okay, so let's go to Expose Night. This is the one I have. You are looking at fantastic, and this color show. I'm not gonna show it. So I recommend if you never used ergonomic keyboard before and you have hand pen, you know, pinky or your arms. You know, or your arms. For me, it's arms right here. You know, in the past year or so. But sometimes it's pinky. Sometimes for some people it's index finger or knuckles. You know, painful. So if you are thinking of getting an ergonomic keyboard, I recommend this one. Go run and buy it. Okay. I would, you know, like there is differences in matters of taste. Okay, so if I were to choose one, the price doesn't matter. I would pick this one, Expose Nature, $150. Okay, it's got QMK programmable, but best of all, it's got this. I'm gonna show it another day. Okay, I'm gonna go do Emacs Lisp coding today. So depending on what you guys saying, are you guys there? Immortality, hello. I got my first Ergo keyboard too a few weeks ago. The Perix Perry board. That's no good. Is that mechanical key switches? I don't think that is, right? You want mechanical key switches, okay? That is more important than the shape of the layout, okay? You know, I used to think for 10 years, the key switches doesn't really matter. It's more important is the key layout, you know, the split or, you know, split for each hand separated, and you know, a grid layout. You can see these vertical lines are straight. I thought these are more important, but actually it turns out, you know, I changed my mind. The most, if you have to pick one of these two, the most important is the mechanical key switches, and the lighter the better. Okay, so for me I have to have red switches, linear light switches, which such as Cherry MX Red or Gateron Red, but not the other red. The other red is like 5 grams more heavier. But anyways, called I forgot what's the name. But anyway, so yeah, so my new keyboard, okay, and so I would recommend, you know, if money doesn't matter, I would actually pick this one, Expose Nature, because it's lighter. You know, this is fairly heavy. The one I have is Expose Night. which is the highest, basically their highest, model. The other one, the Expos Night Plus, is basically with a number pad you can attach to the right or to the left. Okay, so yeah, but so I have Expos Night, which is high grade, $230, and it's 1 kilogram, pretty heavy. But a lot of people like heavy, but I don't really care for heavy. And aluminum body, well, it's good. So anyway, Expos. Okay, so let's go to programming Emacs Lisp. I got myself a Logitech G604 based on your recommendation. Okay, now Logitech G604. Let's see which one that is. There's so many. I don't. Let's see. Logitech G604. Isn't that the mouse? That's a mouse, right? Let's see, mouse. That's the one I'm using, this one. So, oh yeah, okay, yeah. So that's the wireless one. Yeah, it's good. Okay, so let's do Emacs because I need to code Emacs. So close that. Reopen it. Copy the link. Close that. Keyboard, actually forget about it. So let's do Emacs Lisp coding. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I'm going to write. We are going to write a Emacs Lisp command to do something. So I'm going to show you what am I going to do. Okay, so hold on a second. So on the pink window you can see all my keystrokes and command calls, such as select the whole paragraph, delete it, highlight current line, so you can see all my command calls and keystrokes. I'm using Vorak layout, of course. This is fantastically programmable, so I set it to Vorak layout. So okay, so now delete those lists and linkify all these and make a list again, show in browser. So I'm going to show you what is the goal of this command. Okay, so I'm going to show you because it's not fairly simple. Okay, so you can see I have these 4 pages: Emacs init file, tutorial, Emacs sample init file. Okay, okay, hold on a second. Let me Alt T S. Let me magnify the font. Okay, so you can see. Okay, 20. Okay. Okay, so let's see if I'm covering up. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so you can see I have several files. Let me show you. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now these 4 files are related. Let me show you. Okay, so you have Emacs init file tutorial, then you have the sample init file, and then you have starting Emacs without loading init file, or starting Emacs with a different init file. Now this means you don't need Emacs. There's a package called Emacs that allows you to have running two Emacs instances with different init files, different setups. You don't need it actually. It's just one simple line. One single line. You don't need a package for that. I believe that's called Emacs or something. Okay, and so anyway, so I have this. Then there's this file, Emacs command line options. There's quite a lot actually. So, but these are the most useful. So these 4 articles are related. So I want to have a link that groups them, so people can go from one of the page to the other easily. On the left side you can see the panel. Navigation panel full of links. For example, this section is Emacs init file, sample init file, standard copy cut paste keys. How do you configure them? Font setup, type override selection. All these are init configurations. How to. So on the left panel is the general navigation panel, but for each of these file, it's not good if you put all of them to the panel, navigation panel, because if you do that, then your navigation panel is gonna be hundreds of items, So I try to limit the navigation panel items to be kind of the key point, entry points. But you need a way for people to navigate between related items. So that is why I want a link. Let me show you where I have an example here. So you can see this page is starting Emacs without loading init file or with different init file, okay? This article is focused on that topic. Now, at the bottom, you can jump to what is init file. You can jump to sample init file. And here's a current one. Then you can jump to Emacs command line options. It's related because when you are reading this page, you see this option. You might want to know, what are the other options. So you need this topic box or related articles box that makes it convenient for people reading tutorials to jump to the appropriate page. Now, this section, this bunch of articles are not necessarily in the same category. For example, if you are doing programming, I can show you JavaScript. So let's go to JavaScript tutorial. Who is that? Kyle, okay. Now, I haven't been talking to you guys much in my live stream because usually I've been doing video for 2 or 3 years now. Usually other people don't like it because it's waste, they come here, they rather want to see the full content, not chit chat. So anyway, so for example, when you code JavaScript, when you code, for example, let's see string, okay? So string, so you have template string. So when you're looking at template string, you might want to know several other things. You might want to know regular expression, like when you are doing a real coding in a company or something. Usually that's the case. When you do something with a string, you might want to look up documentation about characters. What's a character? How do you get a character? Or how do you turn a character to Unicode? How do you do Unicode in JavaScript? Or how do you do regular expression? Now, these characters, regular expressions, Unicode, JavaScript, they are not in the same character. They are not strings, okay? They are not strings. So for strings, you have these several topics. For example, string functions, string methods, but sometimes you need to jump into other topics. So that is why this sub-navigation bar is useful. Okay. So anyway, let's get back to writing the Emacs Lisp code. Okay. So close that. Showing browser. So I want to. So let's Okay, so first thing you want to do is you want to get a list of files. Okay, let's say let's go there. Okay, Emacs init file tutorial. Okay, now you page down. You see you want to add a navigation box at the bottom. Okay, so you go to the bottom. Show the pink window. You go to the bottom. You can just search for main. Okay, so there. So let's say. I need to write this quickly. So anyway, so here then you need to gather a bunch of files that you want them to be cross-linked. So for every page of these 4 files, they all should have this set of links. Okay, so you linkify all of them, make a list. Then you want to say, for me, I have a topic box. Okay, let me show you. Okay, I type topic T and I press space and it'll expand. Okay, that's the power of Emacs abbrev. Okay, now so this is a template. Okay, so this what yeah, this is a template. Okay, now showing browser, go to all the way to the bottom. You can see we have this navigation box, and these 4 links needs to go there. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what it should look like. Okay, so the title should be Emacs init files, okay, some topics, Emacs init file. So now we got this you know, I'm still getting used to this keyboard. Been using the Kinesis Advantage tool for 3 years in the past. On and off. I've been using this keyboard for a while. But the point is that once you stop using a specific keyboard, then after a month or two, your muscle memory kind of starting to go away. So anyway, so showing browser, all the way back to the bottom, you can see this is what I want. And when I go to the next page, like when user click here and all the way to the bottom, you want the same thing, okay? Cross-link, cross-reference, cross-link, very convenient, super convenient. So what I want to do is I want to write a command to automate this process. So right now what I do is that I copy and cut the whole this whole block. Okay, I already did it. You see, paste, you see, undo. So I copy the whole block. Okay, undo. Copy this whole block. Then let's do it again. Okay, then go to each of the page. So I go here. This is the current page. Then go to the next page. Okay, go to the bottom. Okay, that's not it. Here, go to the bottom, paste it. Okay, save it, close. Then go here, open it. Go to the bottom, paste it. I already did before. Okay, close. Then go to this page, open it. Then go to the bottom, then paste it. Okay. Okay, so let me show you. So now showing browser, you see Emacs command line option. So you can click on that. Go to a different page, then click on that. You see, that's what we want to do. We want to write a command that automate this process. Okay, so for now let's delete them. Okay, close. Close. Okay, go here, delete that, save, close. Go here, select that, delete that, save, close. Okay, now it's just this file that has this block. Okay, now I want to write a command that let's start to write it. Okay, so go to today's talk show. Let's go here. Let's start a Emacs Lisp code block and start it here. Define. Okay, now we need the doc string. Okay, so what is the doc string going to be? Let me show you. Okay, so the doc string is going to be, let's split. Okay, so we want to extract the, this is gonna be quite a lot Emacs Lisp coding. So extract the current, extract all links in current block, current text block. Then open each file, extract all local links. Okay, in current text block. Then open each file. Then insert the same text block into it at the bottom. Okay, that is what this command will do. That's the plan. Okay, so we need to do a lot of things. So how do you extract all links? I have already written a command to do that. Let's close that. Let's go back to my pages. Let's see. Okay, so the command is this. Okay, XA HTML extract URL. So you can jump to the code. It's part of the XA HTML mod. XA HTML extract URL. Okay, so let's see. Begin end optional. not full path. Okay, so I want the, okay, so we can call this command to extract it. Now I'm not, so this code is about 50 lines. Okay, I'm not going to go through. We already, I mean, it's already there, so let's just use it, close it. Okay, so let's go back to our Lisp code, close that. Okay, go back to our Lisp code. Now, yeah, so now we can call that command. Okay, so first of all, let's write a function. I mean, let's write code to select the current block of code. Okay, separated by empty lines. Okay, so first of all, you need a let's see, point 1, point 2, that's 2 cursor positions. Okay, yeah, search. Okay, let's write this quickly. Search backward. Okay, search backward by 2. Where is the key? By 2 empty lines. Okay, optional bound, no arrow count, we don't care. Okay, move the cursor backward by 2 empty lines and set position 1 to be match end. Okay, so that will, if the cursor is here, it will search back 2 empty lines, so the cursor will end up there. Then the position we want is actually here, so that is the match end. That's the end position of the match. 0 means the whole match. Okay, so then go to char, then search forward. Actually, so in the beginning, let's do, so point 0 is the current cursor position point. Okay, so let's go back to point 0, then search forward, copy, search forward twice. So again, we want to set the beginning position of the block and end position. That's what we are doing. So okay, so do that, then set point 2 match beginning 0. That's good. Okay, that's our position. Okay, so let's put a comment there. Okay, prettify the code. Okay, so now P1 and P2 are the beginning and end position of a current text block defined by 2 empty lines. Okay, now so we got the position, then now we want to extract the links in it. So that's what this one is for. Okay, so what does it return though? Let's look at the documentation. When coding Lisp code, begin end are the region beginning end positions. Return a list of strings. That's what we want. Yeah, okay, close that. So okay, so let's double check. No full path. Okay, we want the full path. Okay, so that returns a list of file path. Okay, so so now let's declare a new variable. Okay, so set that. Okay, so now we got a list of file path that we want to go through. Open each one of them, go to the bottom of that page, paste this text block, then close it. Okay, so list of file path. Okay, Now we also need, let me show you, okay. We also need the block, okay. So we need to copy this text block in order to paste. So how do you do that? Easy, okay. Let's say meet, okay, for now. Let's say text block. Let's just say text, okay. So set q text. So we want to grab, we are given two positions. We want to get the text between them. So the command is get buffer. What is the command? Get buffer. God, I'm distracted. What? Get buffer. That's right. Get buffer substring. Get buffer substring. No properties. Yeah. Oh, okay. So actually, it's buffer substring no properties. Okay. So there. So that's how you get a string from buffer, giving it two positions. Okay. All the strings, the text between those two positions. Okay, that's our text. Now next, map car. Map car takes a function and will apply that function to a bunch of lists. Okay, so the list here sequence is gonna be fpath. And what's the, yeah, okay. And what is the function? The function is going to open each file, lambda. Okay, open each file. Find file. Okay, let's just do it simple. Find file. Okay, find file is one way. Okay, so let's just do it. Find file. Find file x. Then, actually, we don't want to. I don't want to use find file, but okay, find file. So we open the file and go to char. Point mean. That means go to the buffer beginning. Then search for word, okay, and that's what we want to search, main. Then let's add another point p3, okay. Then set. Actually, we don't need to set. Okay, so let's search for word main. Then just paste it. Okay. Insert text. Then also insert two empty lines. Okay, in fact, I think that's it. That's our code. Okay, Now let's compact this. Now let's name our function. Okay, XOR HTML copy topic box. Okay, so I think that's it. Now let's review the code, then we're gonna test it. Okay, so search backward to empty lines, then set point 1 to the beginning of text block, then go to char, go to the original cursor position P0, then search forward for 2 empty lines, then set P2 to the end of the text block, then set text to be the string inside these 2 positions, the text block, then extract the URL in this text block and set it to a list of path. That's what it returns, f paths. Then just map this lambda function to each one of the file path. So for each one, you open it, find file, then you go to the cursor beginning, then the buffer beginning, then you search forward for the /main, which is the end of the article, which is in my HTML, I have that tag. Then insert it. Okay, that's it. And don't save, insert it, then we can optionally also save it and close the buffer. If you want to save it, you say save buffer. Okay, that's if you want to save it, and if you want to close it, you say kill buffer. Okay, so if you want to do that, but let's, I want to leave it open. So okay, so eval the buffer. Now we have the code. Now let's try it. Okay, let's go back to this. Okay, so show in browser. So Emacs init tutorial, go to the bottom, you click on that, go to the bottom, there's nothing there. Okay, click on that, go to the bottom, nothing. Okay, back, go there, nothing. Okay, now we're gonna call this command, it'll add those. Okay, so what is the command name? XOR copy text XOR topic box. Okay, XOR HTML copy topic box. Do it. Done. Hey, I think that's it. So now let's list buffer. So you can see we actually open those files, and you see those asterisks. That means that file has not been saved. So let's open it in browser, and let's, okay, so we add, that happened because we added to the wrong, this is the block of interest, but we added after the main. We want to add it before the main. Okay, that's a mistake. So let's fix it. So let's copy this and find replace this, and actually let's just do it manually. Okay, let's okay, delete it, save it, show in browser. Okay, back. Okay, so let me just do this quickly. No init. So delete, save, close. Sample init, save, close. Okay, so yeah, Emacs init file. So let's do again, but this time we need to modify our code. So yeah, so search forward and go to move cursor, go to char, match beginning. Yeah, we missed that. Eval the buffer back to the file. Let's do it again. Okay, showing browser. Do it. Okay, now let's list buffers. Okay, same thing. Showing browser. Fuck. Undo. Close. Undo. Close. Save. Undo. Close. Save. Undo. Now, why is it go to char, match beginning? Oh, did we forgot to eval the buffer? Did we forgot to eval the buffer? So go to char, search forward that, then go to char, match beginning. Okay, that should work. Eval the buffer. Let's try it again. Wait. Okay, so this text block. Do it. Do it. Okay, showing browser. Emacs init file tutorial. Yeah, it appears twice. That's expected. You know, we need to fix the code. That's a current file. So let's go to the next one. Go to the bottom. Correct. Let's go to the next one. Go to the bottom. Correct. Let's go to this one. Correct. Okay. Okay, that's done. Now there's an issue about the duplication of the initial. Okay, so yeah, we can fix that too. So what you do is when you copy the text, then so first of all, you extract the links. Let's put it here. Then you copy the text. Once you're done, remove it. Okay. Once you are done, delete it. So delete region. There it is. Okay. Eval buffer. That's it. So now let's put this code back to the Emacs today's talk show. Okay. Showing browser. That's our code. Now, syntax color the code, back to the browser, refresh. That's it. That's our today's code. So how long does it take? How long did it take? 40 minutes. My girlfriend is vagabond. What crap question? Okay, so that's it for today. Anything else? That's it. Okay, so that's what we need to do, and we did it. Everything is nice now, except, well, we did not explain how does the extract URL works. But that should be it today. Maybe we can do some explanation. So I think, let's see if I already have a page written about that function. XAR-HTML extract URL. That extract all URL in a text block. Okay. So describe function, go to that page, then there it is. There is a URL. So you click on that. So the code is already here. Emacs Lisp command to extract URL in a region. Okay, so here's explanation why you need it, and here is the solution and the code. Okay, So that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. If you like my stuff, buy Emacs tutorial. Fantastic. Okay, as a donation, because everything is already open source. So if you like my stuff, donate. Okay, that's it. Bye, guys.